Assalamualaikum. Today I will present about article review e-learning. My name is Yusuf bin Mispan and my group member is Syed Amirul Ashraf bin Tuan Zahari. First, I will present about the introduction. E-learning is the method of learning focused on phrases, instruction, but with the assistance of technological tools. Second, e-learning may also be referred to as a network that enables skill and information to be transferred, and transaction is provided to a wide number of recipients at the same or different time. Last but not least, electronic instructional material such as optical disc or pen device and increasingly dispensing book. It is also possible to exchange information across the internet. And for the summary, most of lecturers prefer that traditional learning method, which is face-to-face learning process, because it is easy to monitor the student using e-learning, and the e-learning is more difficult to handle when the class is on. This is because not all lecturers know how to use the e-learning and how to control the student when the class starts. Advantage of learning. Firstly, the main advantage of online education is flexibility. When you learn of online class, you will be able to study and review course material during your own time. You will not to need to come to campus, and this will reduce the amount of money. According to Samli, 2010 consideration, very students have the luck of choosing the place and time that suit him or her. Second, also self-patching. For example, setting your own schedule. Self-patch learning enables students to create their schedule, and according to Adgatani 2011, each student to study at his or her own place and speed, whether or slow or quick. For the last, up-to-date learning material, the study material in a learning system can be updated more frequently than in the classroom-based education system. And for the summary, most of lecturers prefer that traditional learning method, which is face-to-face learning process, because it is easy to monitor the student using e-learning, and the e-learning is more difficult to handle when the class is on. This is because not all lecturers know how to use the e-learning and how to control the student when the class starts.
Assalamualaikum and a very good evening. My name is Syed Amir Ashraf, and today I will tell you about experience in online learning. So the first experience in online learning is about the internet connection. Okay, some of students don't have good internet connection to enter their online class. As you know, our country is an internet challenged country, a problem that had caused delays implementing remote learning in general. There are students who do not have online data, and it is a problem for family with more than one schooling child by only using one handphone. The next one is technical problem. Where it may sound very obvious, technical problems are one of the main stumbling blocks of online training. Very often there are compatible issues with operating system, browsers and smartphone. As example, when the student laptop got problems such as lagging or cannot be opened, this will affect their study, such as not hear the lecturer teach or late to attend the class. All of this will add to their frustration and reduce student engagement. The learning experience is disrupted and they will probably abandon the course. So next one is distraction. Students who take online course are exposed to more distraction than in face-to-face class. This situation take affect their academic performance according to a study. As an example, the lecturer voice will not hear clearly when there is any background sound that can cause the lesson will be distracted. The last one is online learning is easy to understand. Mostly, lecturer will record their classes and the student can watch it back to study. So when the student don't understand the class, they can refer back to the recording of the class and can study again what the subject have been teach on that day. So next I will tell you about how do you deal with problems related to online learning. The first problem is the internet connection. Students need to get a good internet line that can support for their online class, or need to find a place that have a good connection. As an example, students can go to their university library that have a good internet connection and also comfortable for them to attend the online class or doing their job. The second one is technical problem. Most of university provides computer at the library that can be used by students that stay at the hostel. So for those who stay at home, mostly student now also have advanced phones that can be used to enter online class. So they don't need any excuse to attend their class. There is one article that said own form of technology to facilitate their own learning, experience and interaction online. This means without using a proper way to study, students not getting the right focus in the class. So the last one is self-motivation. Students need to adapt with this new method of learning and need to motivate themselves to study even though this online learning is hard to use. Xiang and Usher once said motivation can influence what we learn, how we learn, and when we choose to learn. As the conclusion, e-learning is not just a change of technology. It is part of a redefinition of how we as species transmit knowledge, skills and value to students. Also, e-learning also can save time to lecturer and student by didn't need to go to classroom or need to attend the class, because the class will be just doing online, and it also save their time. So that's all for me. Thank you and have a very good day. Thank you.